If one day, you catch a glimpse of a twisted smile, do yourself a favor, and do not look it in the eyes, because from that moment on, you've only got 7 days. This demon doesn't feed on flesh or blood, it feeds on human trauma. The second you lay eyes on that smile, your mind starts to crack, and on the 7th day, right in front of everyone, you take your own life, and pass the curse along. Today is day 4 for Ellie. Just when she'd hit rock bottom, her ex showed up with a lead. Someone had actually made it out alive, and that person was locked up in prison. The two of them rushed to the prison and tracked down the survivor, Paul. Under Ellie's desperate pleading, Paul finally broke his silence and told her the truth. There was only one way out of the curse. Within 7 days, in front of a witness, you had to kill an innocent person with your own hands, and it had to be brutal enough to leave that witness mentally scarred. Only then would the curse jump to them. Ellie got home and could barely breathe. Years of working in medicine had only taught her one thing: how to save lives. But now, she had to take one. Just as her therapist showed up to talk her down, her phone rang, and on the other end of the line was her therapist's voice. So who the hell was standing right in front of her? Ellie grabbed a knife and stormed into the hospital. She was going to kill a patient, but the second she stepped into the ward, the patient started screaming. The director came running. Ellie completely snapped. She pulled out the knife and just kept stabbing. The patient got more and more worked up. The director's face went ghost white, and then he reached up and tore the skin clean off his own face. Thank God, it was just a nightmare. But the director had spotted the knife she was hiding and called the cops. Ellie floored it out of there, and out of nowhere a thought hit her. As long as she stayed completely alone, the curse had nowhere to go. She was going to cut this chain for good. She drove back alone to her childhood home. That place carried her deepest wound. When she was just a little girl, her mother had a mental breakdown and begged her for help, but she was too scared, so she did nothing, and her mother died alone in that bed. That guilt had been eating her alive ever since. Just as she got lost in those memories, the demon dropped all pretense and showed its true face. Its hands wrapped around her throat. Ellie grabbed an oil lamp and smashed it straight into the demon. Fire swallowed everything whole. She thought it was finally over, but the second she turned around, she realized she had never left the house at all. Her ex kicked the door wide open. He saw Ellie standing with her back to him, quietly pouring gasoline all over herself. She slowly turned around, and there it was, that same twisted smile on the face he knew better than anyone. The curse was never over. It just found a new face to wear.